Holiday Inn Club Vacations just made a big move in the timeshare acquisition game. What resorts will Holiday Inn Club Vacations owners hopefully be able to reserve in the near future in Mexico? Let's talk about it right after this. Hello and welcome to Destination Timeshare. I'm Jeremy. Today we're going to be talking about Holiday Inn Club Vacations. In fact, I don't think I've actually talked about them really on this channel before, but they've made some big moves in the acquisition space in regards to purchasing and acquiring new resorts. Now, what are those new resorts? Well, actually, they sent out an email to owners and it said this: Dear Holiday Inn Club Vacations owner, as a valued owner, you're among the first to hear about exciting news. Today, I am thrilled to announce that Holiday Inn Club Vacations Incorporated has acquired 4 luxurious beachfront resorts in Mexico from Royal Resorts: the Royal Sands, the Royal Cancun, the Royal Haciendas, and Grand Residences by Royal Resorts, as well as most of the related companies and corporate operations from Royal Resorts. So that is kind of the bulk of the announcement there, but they did have a press release that they put out. It said here, dated May 23rd, 2023, Holiday Inn Club Vacations Incorporated, a leading vacation ownership company and partner of IHG Hotels and Resorts, announced today that it has acquired 4 scenic beachfront resort locations in Cancun, Playa del Carmen, and the Riviera Maya, Mexico from Royal Resorts. A pioneer in the Mexican Caribbean tourism industry, the acquisition also includes most of Royal Resorts related companies and its corporate operations. These resorts will be Holiday Inn Club Vacations Incorporated's first properties located outside the United States, further broadening Holiday Inn Club Vacations and IHG Resorts footprint and providing guests with increased choice in leisure destinations. The 4 award-winning family resorts acquired by Holiday Inn Club Vacations Incorporated, again, they list them here: the Royal Sands, Royal Cancun, Royal Haciendas, and the Grand Residences, collectively will add more than 850 villas to the company's growing portfolio of destination resorts. The company expects it will take approximately 1 year to fully integrate the resorts, and during the process, the resorts will continue to operate normally. Once complete, IHG Hotels and Resorts customers will be able to book these properties through IHG and enjoy the benefits of IHG loyalty program, IHG One Rewards, including the ability to earn and redeem points for hotel stays. These properties will join IHG's global network of 18 brands and more than 6,000 hotels globally, adding stunning family travel destinations to IHG's growing brand portfolio. They do also continue to go on here with a message from the CEO of Holiday Inn Club Vacations Incorporated, as well as the CEO of IHG Hotels and Resorts, and the board chairman of Holiday Inn Club Vacations Incorporated as well. So I'm not going to go into that. I will put a link to the full press release down below, as well as a link kind of to a marketing page on Holiday Inn Club Vacations website. So you can go over there and check that out, especially if you're an owner or even if you're not and you're interested to know about this. So what exactly does this mean? Well, it is 4 fantastic resorts: Royal Sands and Royal Cancun. They're both in the main hotel zone in Cancun. Royal Haciendas is in Playa del Carmen, and the Grand Residences is in Puerto Morelos, also considered the Riviera Maya. But 4 fantastic resorts, and in fact 4 resorts that also offer all-inclusive packages. And in fact, Royal Resorts calls these the refined all-inclusive package. Now, as an owner at Holiday Inn Club Vacations, when and if you have a chance to book there, hopefully with your ownership in the future, once they've kind of fully integrated these into the system. In fact, they already kind of have points charts out there, which I think is kind of surprising. I wouldn't have thought the deal was closed, but it seems like maybe they were been working behind the scenes on this, and essentially it's a done deal. I'll put a link down below as well, because I'm not really sure how the point system works. There's a lot of different point options, different room types and stuff like that. But hopefully when you're able to book there with this all-inclusive option, that will be optional for you, and kind of expect it hopefully to be, because it essentially is optional for owners at Royal Resorts. So if you own at Royal Resorts and you're going there on your timeshare stay, well, you can actually purchase this refined all-inclusive package. For us, we're actually Interval International members, And Royal Resorts is actually affiliated with Interval International, so potentially we were able to book and exchange into Royal Resorts with our Marriott vacation ownership, or even our Vistana ownership, or even purchase getaways at certain times. Well, they actually do have the prices of this refined all-inclusive package out there. This package is actually usually discounted for Royal Resorts owners, and hopefully would be discounted for Holiday Inn Club Vacations owners looking to book in and stay there as well. But just to maybe kind of give you an idea of how much this all-inclusive package costs if you're maybe considering a stay in the future, hopefully at that time they'll disclose the full cost of the package for owners. But just right now, this is really all I have to kind of go from as an Interval International member looking to book in. And the cost for that is per person per day. So you kind of have to figure out all the costs for everybody, add them all together for the number of days you're traveling. So if it's a week, it'd be 7 days. Rate per adult, per person per day is $100 for a regular season. And then they have a premium season listed as $111. Now, I'm not exactly sure when those seasons are necessarily, what dates they are. Figuring premium season is probably kind of the spring break, the snowbird season, and maybe also Christmas and New Year, and maybe some other times as well. Regular season would kind of be your more traditional shoulder or even off season, but $100 to $111. And then teens, 13 to 17, well, it's $79, and children 4 to 12, it's $54. I guess if you're 3 and under, it's no charge, and adults there 18 and over, because essentially the legal consumption age in Mexico is 18 and up, so that's why they're lumping 18-year-olds in as adults. And a lot of 18-year-olds can eat a lot of food too. But anyway, that is kind of the cost for the all-inclusive package. Now, one thing to kind of consider here, because these resorts weren't originally built or conceived as all-inclusive resorts. So if you're going there and kind of comparing them to some other all-inclusive options in and around Cancun or the Riviera Maya, you're probably not going to find the same kind of selection of bars and restaurants on-site dining. May only be a few restaurant options, where maybe some of the bigger mega all-inclusive resorts have dozens of dining options, plenty of bars and restaurants. Well, these resorts, like I said, they weren't conceived as all-inclusive, and then later on they decided to make them all-inclusive optional for owners and mandatory all-inclusive if you're exchanging in through, say, Interval International, or you booked a cash stay through like Expedia, maybe through their website or some other booking system like that. So there actually could be quite a bit of demand there on what is potentially limited facilities to support all-inclusive food and beverage, because if you have all-inclusive, well, who wants to go off-site and eat at a restaurant or go to a bar or a club when you're getting it all kind of for free back at the resort? So that's just something I kind of wanted to point out, because it has been kind of mentioned as an issue in the past that these resorts weren't conceived as all-inclusives, and they're kind of trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. Just doesn't necessarily support or lead to kind of the traditional all-inclusive experience that you might be looking for. One other thing to kind of think about here is, with all of those costs that I mentioned, when you add all of those up, a family of 4 could be spending easy just with those costs, a couple $1,000. Then add in your cost of the timeshare that you're actually using to book, whether it be your Holiday Inn Club Vacations points, or maybe you own a week with them. I'm not exactly sure 100% how it all works there, but what you actually own and what you're using to book, maybe your maintenance fees on that are another $1,000 or more. You could already be into the $3,000, $3,500 range, and you could potentially book or look at another all-inclusive resort option hotel property in Cancun, in Riviera Maya, or elsewhere in the Caribbean for the same price or even less, and maybe get a bit better experience, maybe the same. But hey, this is a great option to have for Holiday Inn Club Vacations owners. One other thing to think about here is there's 4 resorts listed, but there's actually a 5th resort in Cancun called the Royal Islander. And some people may have asked, well, what's up with the Royal Islander? Why wasn't it included? Well, it is essentially no longer going to be a timeshare as of later this year. So in 2023, it will sunset, it will be sold off. Owners there will get paid out some amount of residuals, kind of same thing that happened with the Royal Caribbean a number of years ago. So that resort not included, because it's not going to be a timeshare much longer. So it will be gone and isn't included. But this is definitely a big move. Holiday Inn Club Vacations kind of stepped up the game here. I bet maybe there was a number of other timeshare resort systems that might have been out there kind of trying to get their hands in on this as well. But maybe that's kind of why it was a little bit more quiet until boom, hey, we have an agreement and we've acquired Royal Resorts. So kind of curious, are you a Holiday Inn Club Vacations owner? Are you looking forward to these new resorts in Mexico? Love to hear all about it down in the comments below. Definitely is good news. I mean, certainly can't be bad, but I'm not too sure though how it will impact Royal Resorts owners. Will they, hopefully, I would expect, have the ability to potentially stay at other Holiday Inn Club Resort locations in the United States? Leave those comments down below. Thanks for watching. Please be sure to hit that thumbs up button. It really does help with these videos. And remember, until next time, the best destination is always a timeshare.